We interrupt your scheduled programming to bring you a very important announcement.
Far across the border, in Africa and other countries, children are being taken into war at an unbelievably young age. They are being forced to fight a corrupt government.
This government is taking advantage of the people who they are supposed to be helping. They are using their higher status to become richer, stronger, and even more powerful.
These governments are able to continue doing so because the people are too weak and too afraid to fight back for their rights.
This causes wars between the different political groups and hundreds of innocent people being murdered. The reason this is caused is because the government doesn't recognize the people's human rights and human dignity.
They believe that they have complete power over everyone, and that the people they rule over are worthless compared to them.
One of these worthless people is Paul Kagame. He was orphaned at a young age and taken up as a warrior to fight against the corrupt government.
Even with the agreement, the government hasn't lightened their grip on the people, and haven't fixed any of the problems they have caused.
Paul and his father have been separated since Michael needed to make sure that a democracy is put in place. While his father is managing that, Paul needs to go to school every day.
Paul and many other kids are forced into a fight that no one their age, or anyone for that matter, should be put through. They are deprived of their family and their way of life and thrown into battle.
The reason this is happening is because the corrupt government is taking advantage of the public and they need to be stopped. Wars have broken out because of the injustice, and local villages are being destroyed. Other, more wealthy countries refuse to help them guarantee human rights.
They refuse to help them because they don't want to be targeted by the government.
In Paul's situation, he can only hope that Michael's mission succeeds so they can be freed from the shackles of this oppressive government.
We may think that just because we are far away, that there is nothing that we can do. However, we are incorrect. There are so many ways for us to help. For example, we can raise money to help the people there. If we get enough support, we could get the government to send troops to help overthrow the government and make sure that peace is restored and held.
Maybe that is a little too extreme for just a small group of Canadian high school students. Another way we can help is to spread awareness of the injustice so that even more people hear about what is happening outside of peaceful Vancouver.
When so many people know the injustices that are going on, there will be people trying to help them in every way they can. That will lead to a definite change in the situation in their struggle.
The Catholic Church teaches us that we need to help them. Social justice teachings that justify getting involved are the principles of human dignity and the role of government. They teach us that everyone in the entire world has the right to human dignity, and when the government takes advantage of them, some people are deprived of these rights.
When these people are deprived of these things, they are treated as inhumane and lose all human rights. As God has taught us, everyone deserves these rights, no matter what. If we do people wrong, we are doing wrong to God, and that will be bad for us when the time of judgment comes.